change add or take from? What would it be? Would you tell me? I was sitting here on this chair and pretended I don't care. Ribs torn by worry. Is this where the ending? Is this where the ending? Stars fall apart. The ocean don't bend. The water's getting in. I'm slowly sinking. Soft water. I'm slowly sinking. There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona. Enjoying a nice hot cup of coffee with my Roy and Becky Travels cup. Hope everybody's Monday is going well. And here comes Lucas to say hi. Here he is. Good morning, Lucas. Mom sat him out playing this morning, wearing him out because we got lots of rain today. Huh, Lucas? We got rain today, huh? Yeah, you have fun today, huh? All right. So Lucas wishes everybody a good morning. Okay, go lay down. I'm working, Lucas. I'm working. All right. Let's see who we have in the house this morning. Happy April Fool's Day. Nita is here. Good morning. Good morning. She's coming to us from over the pond there. Talca Detector is here. Good morning. Good morning. Coming to us from Chile. Melanetti, zip codeless is here. Good morning, Melanetti. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Ava Potterfield and friends is here. I always start Monday mornings with Ava on the TV, and Oki and I sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee and a little chat. She always shouts me out in the mornings, and I really appreciate that. See who else we have. Look at this. We got Jane Bray in the house. Hello, Jane. I think they're making their way back home to Canada, the Great White North. There's Tommy. She Devil Adventures is here, working and lurking. Catherine Cook. Good morning, Catherine and Homer. Hope you're doing well. Traveling on Adventures is here. Earl and Terry. Good morning. Smoky Mountain Nature is here. Good morning. That would be Joy and Donnie. I haven't been over to your channel in a while. I'll jump back over there and catch up. Van Life Voyages is here. I forgot to check, but I think they have a live coming up at 9 o'clock. If one of the moderators can find that, and feel free to post any links. There she is. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Food poisoning is the worst. That's terrible. I think we've all experienced that. There's Bernay. Good morning. Yeah, Lucas popped in. Vancouver Island. All right. Very cool. I know, that's terrible. Hope you feel better soon. There's Ringo and Czar. Good morning. Joy's not tagging. She's just saying hello to everyone. Hope, I know it takes 2 or 3 days to get over that. That's no fun at all. No fun at all. Ringo saying hello to everybody. Oh, it's tax day. Ooh, 23%. I think tax is like 20% here. I just finished ours 2 weeks ago and sent it in, and we actually got a few pennies, a few shekels back. A few pennies we got back, not much, but better than writing a check, I guess. There's Phil. Good morning. Happy Easter to all. And you know what? It is April Fool's Day, right? So I've got something to share with you guys. See if you can figure this one out. Let me take that comment off. If you look real close, you'll see 2 clowns staring at each other. Can you guys see them? Can you guys see them? Look real close. See if you can see 2 clowns staring at each other. Get it? Who gets it? Let's see who figured it out. Who figured it out? Jane? Did Jane figure it out? Oh, there's Van Life Voyages link. Okay, thank you, Nettie. And Tanya does have a live right after me at 9 a.m. Pacific. Scrolling. Yeah, you got to get up early to catch Ava. So Oki had to point that out to me. Let me bring it back up again. I said, "What? Look at this. Somebody sent this to me, and I can't see the second clown. I can't see the second clown. I'm looking. Is it one of those mirror images? I'm thinking there's a second clown there. No way." She goes like this. She points her finger at me. Okay, I got it. That's what it took. That's how dense I am sometimes. So anyway, happy April Fool's Day to everybody. Yep. The other clown is the one looking at the screen, right? So there's your joke. I got everybody except for traveling on adventures. They figured it out. I got the rest of you. I got the rest of you. Ha ha. So have you guys had April Fool's jokes played on you? I know our kids used to do that. And Oki messed with our grandkids this morning. She sent them a text message that says, "Hey, I'm on your front porch. Can you let me in?" And of course, they're just getting up, getting ready for school. And so, no, they didn't fall for it. They knew she was joking around because she does that stuff all the time. There's Gracie and Jock. Good morning. Good morning. You missed the joke? Okay, Gracie, just for you. Just for you, Gracie. All right. Gracie, you see two clowns there? If you look real close, you'll see two clowns staring at each other. Can you see them, Gracie? Can you see them? Ah, it's you, Gracie. You're the other clown. Get that? Did you get that? All right, let me catch up here. I said, I see you. Phil saying hello. I took brown E's into work once. Oh, brownies. Gotcha, Jane. Gotcha. All right. Washing dishes and drinking coffee. You got it, huh? You got it. You figured it out. I had to give you a little hint, though, just like Oki did for me this morning. Exactly. Exactly. So, our growing up, our kids always pranked us, and we tried to do the same. I know that text messaging is real useful nowadays for pranking people. And I have heard that some people will send a text message like, "Hey, I saw your ad for the king size mattress. Will you take $50 for it?" And you get this text message and you're like, I didn't I didn't advertise a king size mattress. Besides, I would ask more than $50 for it. And then you reply back, and then they come back and say, "Well, I thought you were my friend. So you won't sell it to me?" And you're like, "Oh, jokes like that are fun." Headed to Phoenix today and then Wickenburg. Awesome. It's raining. It's raining down here. We got some rain yesterday and we got more rain today. So, Siri, what's the weather here today?
The forecast is calling for rain today.
Rain chance 100%.
It looks like it's raining right now.
It's raining right now. Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
it appears to be raining.
Yes. It appears to be raining she says. Hey Siri, how long will the rain last today?
It looks like it's raining right now.
Uh-huh. So we're enjoying the rain. Told the kids in class the day before that I'll bring brownies the following day. Brownies, right? Oh, yeah, I could see Terry doing that. Terry and Earl were both teachers. Yeah, she's much smarter than me, that's for sure. Been cloudy, no rain. Oh, severe storms, right? 'Tis the season, we got severe storms coming in. What else is there? Oh, yeah, send somebody a text message and tell them, "Hey, thanks for signing up for Cat Facts." I know Mel and Nettie have a cat named Joy. They might not mind a text every day with facts about cats, but I'm not sure I would. Then you can send a text to someone that just says 5 hours left, and then just leave it at that. See what comes back. 5 hours left, and you're thinking you're piquing their interest, and they reply back, "What do you mean 5 hours? What do you mean 5 hours left? What does that mean?" Then you reply back, "You'll see after 5 hours." And you wait 5 hours, and you send another text back that says, "Okay, the countdown is now ending. Countdown is now ending. You've reached 5 hours. Ready for the big reveal?" "Yeah, I'm ready." "Hello." So that's some clean jokes you could try out on your friends. Diana's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from the east. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, eclipse day. You guys going to see the eclipse where you're at? I think it's going to be way west of us, actually east of us. I think towards Texas, they're supposed to see it. Yep, April showers bring May flowers. That's right. That's right. We've got flowers popping up all over here. In fact, yesterday we had a pretty good rainstorm, and then just before sundown, the sun came out as it was setting, and I was out walking around with Lucas and saw this. Pretty awesome, huh? That's standing at our front gate looking to the east, and the sun is behind me. And there were showers, just between me and the rainbow. And it came out pretty cool. And it was really bright and very close, almost like I could reach out there and pick up that pot of gold. Oh, light rain starting in 20 minutes, my radar says. Isn't that pretty? We get those once in a while. IMG is here. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Misha Lee is here. Good morning. Good morning. Coming to us from the East Coast also. New Mexico and Texas. That would be fun. Hidden treasure tours. This is the first Easter weekend with rainstorms. Yeah, we had some wicked stuff too. The human race, Jane says. Scrolling, scrolling. Yeah, a double, huh? A double rainbow. You don't see those very often. I don't know what causes those. I guess a rain squall in two different areas. I don't know. Misha saying hello. Gorgeous, huh? All right. IMG, thank you. Ooh, we got to check out Misha's channel. She made an Easter meal. Yeah, cooking for family is tiring. I know Oki does that all the time. Our daughter came over yesterday and we changed the oil in her van. What else do? We changed the light bulb on the back brake light. We replaced that, and I checked the air in her tires and add a little bit of air. So she's good to go for another couple thousand miles. Oh, birthday, huh? Okay. So Joy Gatlinburg by a Stream for the Night. Oh yeah, they do live streams on vintage car shows a lot. So we have a birthday. We have a birthday. Very cool. Happy birthday, Joy. And I think I have this for you. So happy birthday to Joy. We got Busby Adventures in the house. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Happy Monday. I think she's better. Oh, I don't know if we've ever done that. Driving in a rainbow once. It was so amazing, hard to describe. What's the chances of that, huh? Yeah, they are cool here. They are cool. You know, I think a lot of it is we don't have the tall trees, that a lot of places have. And so everything is open. You might have a saguaro cactus or, a palo verde tree like you see behind me, but you don't have those tall pines that a lot of folks have. Leftovers for dinner. I think leftovers taste better than the original. I don't know why it is, but I love leftovers. Yep, happy early birthday. Scrolling. Everybody wishing her happy birthday. Yeah, I'll bet it was. What else we got going on? Well, we're watching this century plant out in our yard. It's a very unusual plant, and once during its lifetime, it grows a stalk straight up the middle. And so we have one that's doing that. And once it matures, it puts off seedlings and it dies. And so it's hard to gauge the height of it. So Oki was out there watering yesterday. So I told her, stay there. I'm going to take a picture. And there it is. So it's a succulent cactus. And you see that stalk growing up right from the middle of it. That thing is probably 15 feet tall now. And the plant puts all of its energy and resources to growing that stalk. And it just keeps growing taller and taller. I don't know how long it'll take. This is probably, a month old now, and it's still getting taller. It's kind of cool to watch. Now, like I said, once it matures, that plant will die. It'll dry up and die. But it's going to put off hundreds of seedlings. That's how they propagate. Good morning. Good morning. Getting laundry ready. Monday is laundry day here, too. Yeah, that's the thing, staying hydrated. Oh, yeah, she makes some good German chocolate cake. She brought some to Ironwood meetup too. Ooh, that was good. Mighty tall, yeah. Very unusual. Those plants live, they say, 8 to 10 years. That's about how old this plant is. We have others that are a little bit older, and that's the final hurrah, I guess, is when they put that stalk up there. Yeah, they're really hard to take out. Oh, yeah. So what else we got going on? I showed you the rainbow, the century plant. We've got, as it warms up here, the trees are budding out. The flowers are blooming. We've got some of these guys. This is what the desert looks like right now. This is my neighbor Karen's back garden area. I was taking care of her birds while she was out bird watching with some friends that came over. Just beautiful, beautiful area. You can see how green it is. Nothing better. Mother-in-law plant, Texas. I don't know how to pronounce this. Laurel, Fitzsimmons. There's a close-up of that stalk that's growing. And then soon, here in another month or so, we'll have blooms on all the saguaro cactus. So they put out a nice white flower, and then it matures into fruit once it's pollinated. And then the birds will come in and eat the fruit and then distribute the seeds, and you get more saguaros. Traveling Merton and Sue is here. Good morning. Good morning. I think they'll be headed back here soon, back to Ironwood. What else we got here? That's a couple weeks ago. It's about 6 inches taller than that now. That's in our backyard area. And then as the weather warms up, we have these guys show up. Can you guys see that? That's a scorpion. We moved a pot last week, and this big scorpion was underneath there. Phil says, love prickly pear. Yeah, prickly pear jam is really good. Appreciate it very much, Joy. Hope you're feeling better. Rest and get well. Finally hit 4K. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, it's a grind for sure. It's a grind. Moving from the big Christian party, Christian and Tracy, right, to a friend's property up island, parked by a cabin on their acreage. Oh, that sounds nice. There's none of that white stuff up there, is there? Oh, you're on Vancouver Island. That's right. Traveling Merton and Sue was on Mel and Nettie's live stream on Friday evening. It was good to see. Good to see them up there. Yeah, it was fun. So if you check out Mel and Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless, they do live streams with traveling on adventures with Roy and Becky's travels, and they have guests periodically. Traveling Merton and Sue were their guests. Yuck, yuck, huh? Now these guys will sting you. You can see on the very tip. On the very tip, there's a stinger there. It's like a bee sting. I guess if you're allergic to it, it's a problem. I've been stung a few times. You know, you feel numb for a little while, and it hurts like the dickens, almost like somebody put an ice pick in. But it does get better. Usually take Benadryl, and that takes care of it. But it does hurt. That's yeah, they do blend in, very hard to see. Yeah. Oh, here comes the rain. It's raining again. The little demons, that's right. And the little tiny ones sometimes get in the house, and I found them on the floor, and I've been stung by them. Yeah, that's a big one. That was a big one. They're about 2 inches, and we've seen them get, about that big. Big enough for melted butter, huh? Oh, yeah, I've had that too. They'll crawl into your boot or your shoe. Okay, 54 is warm for you guys, huh? That's about what we were yesterday with rain. Ah, thinking lobsters. Oh, I don't know if I would do that. I don't think I would do that. Oh, yeah. Mel found a scorpion in the shower. Yeah. You take you take whatever you have, right? Throw the bar soap at it, the shampoo bottle. I have never seen that. I've seen where they will encase them into a resin. They'll put a scorpion and they'll make like a necklace or something with them. Yeah. Our rain has been, we've got about a half inch or so in the last 2 days, and it's been a nice gentle rain and soaks in. We haven't had any flowing water here. Of course, we've been dry, very dry for the last 10 years. I saw it in a gas station. Ooh. Happy birthday to Joy. You got that right, Chris. Nothing will get your attention like a rattlesnake. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. We'll probably see them here. Here's a photo of a rattlesnake handler. This is when we took Lucas to get snake avoidance trained. Take that off of there. So we went to the Humane Society right shortly after we got him, and that's me walking on the left, showing my foot. And they put these snakes out there in the grass or in boxes. They had 3 or 4 snakes out there, and this lady specializes in handling the snakes. And so she was moving this one around. And so they train your dog to recognize the snake by sight, by sound, by smell. And so as you walk around, is the first time that Lucas looked at the snake, they gave him a zap on a shock collar. After that, he recognized the snakes are bad. Don't come close to them. So he stayed away from them. And as you walk him around, you train him. What does a rattlesnake smell like? What does it look like? What does it sound like? And so he got the idea really quick. And we had a couple of snakes last summer, and he could smell them because I had picked one up and put it in a drum can, and he could smell it. He knew it was around there. So we'll get some more. We'll get some more training for him when we get another snake or two this summer. Yeah, very intense training, but it's important, and it's not a guarantee. We had a chocolate lab that lived to be 14, and one bad habit he had, which is pretty typical of labs and other dogs, is he would put his nose into ground squirrel holes. And guess what? Rattlesnakes sometimes will move into a ground squirrel hole and they'll take up residence. And there was a young rattlesnake about 12 inches long that was down in this ground squirrel hole. And Duke put his nose in there and he got bit right on the nose. And so that was a couple of days in ER, in doggy ER. Lucas is down here looking for attention. You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Yeah. It's raining outside. You can't play right now. Yeah. You got eye goopies. Eye goopies. Yeah. You're not spoiled. You're not spoiled, are you? Huh? Yeah. You're not spoiled. Oh, such a good dog. They all have their personalities, don't they? Yeah. You have a personality for sure, huh? All right. He doesn't bark at him, no. We have rattlers in our town in Alberta as a snake den. Yeah, that's the thing, and you don't know where those snake dens are, but they can be underneath a bush, in a hollowed out log or pretty much anywhere. The pygmy rattlesnake is the most venomous in Arizona. I hadn't heard of a pygmy. We had one by the trash. Wow. Brene doesn't like snakes. Anytime she comes out here to Arizona, she asks that question. Hey Siri, what's a pygmy rattlesnake?
Common names: pygmy rattlesnake,
Wow, I never seen that before. Mostly in the southeastern United States. Okay. That's interesting. So I wonder if somebody maybe had it as a pet or something. I don't know. Siri's not shutting off. There we go. Interesting. Hadn't heard of that, Chris. That's interesting. Brene. Oh yeah, keep traveling. Yeah, I would too. I'd want to have someone remove that. You'd have to go in there with some wooden legs and some gaiters on. Yeah, garter snakes. Those are. We also have a coach whip snakes here. We have all kinds of non-venomous snakes. You can deal with those, right? Had one in our yard, huh? Ooh, boy. Yeah, it kind of shakes you up, doesn't it? We had a Karen Terrier who lived to be 16. Maggie was her name. She would go out into the yard and she liked to go after rodents. She and Lucas would tag team. She would go find a rodent hole and she would start digging, and then Duke would come over, our chocolate lab, and he would finish digging. And by the time they were done, they had a big old hole, probably a couple feet in diameter. But what Maggie did for us was when she had a snake close by, she would bark at it, and she had this high pitched panic bark. And so if we were up by the house and we heard her barking like crazy out there, I would go grab the snake grabber, pick up the snake grabber because I knew she had one out there. She would warn us when they were in the yard. I'd go out there and sure enough, she had a rattlesnake and she was smart enough to stay, far enough away where it wouldn't strike her. But by the time that I got out there, that snake was usually pretty ticked off from Maggie barking. So Oki would grab Maggie and take her back to the house, and then I would grab the snake and take care of that and get that out of the way. Looks like a rattler, only short and darker colored. Okay. Well, darker would be okay here. Yeah, they're better on pictures, huh? And I think with all the rain that we had this winter, I'm guessing we're going to have more rodents, and then the snakes come in after the rodents, and you know what? So I'm expecting that we'll have quite a few snakes this summer. Now, one thing Oki and I are trying to do is control the weeds because you can go out there to turn on a hose to water something and have a snake laying underneath the hose and and chance getting bit. So we're trying to. Looks like I'll be taking the weed eater out and cutting some weeds again here in a few days. But we're trying to pull weeds manually around the hoses so that we keep it as clear as we can. Never late, Naj. Good morning. Good morning. Naj is here from Florida. No, we don't go much around Vegas, Jeff. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. We have traveled up to Vegas, but haven't done any hiking up there. We're old. We kind of stay down here in southern Arizona, sometimes up around northern Arizona when it gets hot down here in the south. We'll head up and find some nice cool trees and camp in the forest. Yeah, bull snakes. Thank you, Naj. Mojave. Okay. That's the rattlesnake with a green tint to it. Yeah, those guys are bad. They are bad and they're pretty aggressive. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hi to Naj. Now you got to catch up, Naj. There she is, saying hi back to everybody. There's Smoky Mountains Blessed Nature Channel. Ringo saying hello. You're tough, Jane. I'd quit gardening whenever I saw a garter snake. It does shake you up a little bit. Box Fan D is in the house, a first member of my channel. Good morning, D. Good morning. Traveling Merton and Sue are members also. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate it very much. Just woke up listening while getting coffee. All right. Good to see you, D. Ooh, 79. Oki would say that's just about perfect, except maybe the humidity. She likes it around 80 degrees. And we're probably 60% or maybe more than that for humidity right now. It's like 100% because it's raining out there. We love it. We love it. Oatman. Okay. Oatman, Arizona. That's a cool town. That's where, if you ever get a chance to go to Oatman, they have burros that wander around. They were basically wild out there, and they just wander around Oatman. Pretty cool to see. Cool little town. Oh, I know. Florida humidity, huh? Oki and I lived in Virginia for 3 years, and we traveled up and down the East Coast. I went temporary duty to Florida a couple of times. And then we went to the Carolinas and up to DC. I like the low humidity of Arizona best. It's 54. Snake eggs rolling down our mountains and foothills, which is all I need, huh? Oh, yeah, back in Tennessee, huh? Yeah, rattlesnakes are everywhere. I think, even South Dakota has rattlesnakes, and they grow them big up there. They're not as big down here, although with all the rain, we might get some big ones this year. Merton and Sue are asking if Jane has snow where she's at. Yeah, you get used to them. They shook us up a little bit too. I mean, I worked outside in the desert here quite a bit, so I came across them as part of work, but having them close by around your house with your family and your pets, that kind of is unsettling. But, after 20 years of living out here, Oki will go out there and she'll call me on her phone. We try to carry our phones with us when we're out walking around. And if she's out there and she sees a snake, she'll call me. She'll say snake, and I know what to do. And she'll stay with the snake because if you leave it, they may take off and you don't know where they went. So she'll stay with the snake, or I will if I see it, and she'll grab the snake grabber, pick up the snake grabber and bring it out to me, and then I'll take care of it uh, from that point. But it's no big deal now. We're so used to it. Now, what does shake us up a little bit is if you have a close call. So let's say you go down there to turn a hose on, water some plants, and you've got a snake coiled up underneath that hose bib. That shakes you up. It gets the old heart pumping. Oh, no, no, we're not a desert hiking group, although we do, Oki and I, hike in the desert. We live in the Ironwood Forest National Monument here in southern Arizona. It's 129,000 acres. There's some pretty good hiking out here, and we're out there in our backyard. We live inside the monument on private property, and and we enjoy hiking. No snow on Vancouver Island. Waiting for the rest of Canada to thaw out. I hear you. It looks like Terry and Earl have some humidity there. Oh, okay. Donnie has a painting he's working on for you, Steve. Okay, cool. Thank you, Joy. Appreciate it. So Donnie does painting on his channel. It's really fun to watch. Oh, I'm excited to see that. 72 with 89% in Arkansas. Now, Busby, Chris used to live down here in Arizona and they relocated to Arkansas. And it looks like it was a pretty good move for them. Very humid. Yeah. In a small laundry room. Yep. So we have to get in the habit of before we walk out the door, you always look down because we have step outs around the house, right? You go through a door, you step down. And so we look down and check real quick before you step out. And just in case there's a rattlesnake laying there, we have to get in that habit. Now, one thing that we'll do first thing in the morning is I'll take Lucas out. We have a dirt track around the fenced in area around the house. And I'll take Lucas out there and I'll walk him around that dirt track. And I watch his reaction everywhere we go. If, dogs always have their nose up into the air. And so I need to learn what his reaction is when there's a snake in the yard. Duke, our chocolate lab, we knew there was a snake in the yard when he wouldn't leave the porch. So if we're walking out and come on, Duke, let's go, he would stay on the porch and he wouldn't follow you. So then we knew, okay, there's a snake out here somewhere, a rattlesnake. Now they can't smell the other snakes. So you can have a bull snake or a coach whip or any other snake, and he would be out in the yard like normal. But if it's a rattlesnake, they have a unique smell. He would stay on the porch and he wouldn't move. And as soon as we saw that, if Oki saw him doing that, she would let me know, hey, we got a snake out here somewhere. And then quite often Maggie, our Karen Terrier, would go out there and sniff around and she would find the snake. Not always, but quite often she would find the snake and she would alert us. Well, we don't have those two dogs anymore. They went off to heaven. We have Lucas now. And so we need to learn, how is Lucas going to warn us that there's a snake in the yard? So that's something we're going to work on this year. No, we have not had a snake inside, luckily. And Misha, you know the Arizona pretty well. In the springtime, when it's dry, especially, we open the house, including the doors. Now I have a hanging screen on the back door where Lucas comes and goes. So that's what we have to watch to make sure that we don't get a snake inside. Oh, that's funny. Heard the snake talk and ran back outside. Well, you guys will eventually see one. Yep, Ironwood is a beautiful place. That's funny. All right, when you guys get out here, Merton and Sue, when you get out here back out to Ironwood, the first time I grab a snake, I'll call Merton and see if he can come over and help me. Yeah, I'll bet, Chris. Difficult change in climate, huh? I'll bet. I'll bet. Oh, that's great, Jane. Yep. That's nothing compared to what we have coming. Now the cholla are starting to bud. That's the buckhorn chollas. We're going to have some fabulous flowers on some of the lower cactus. The prickly pear will be blooming. The everything that grows out here will be blooming. The pin cushions, all of those will be blooming. And Oki and I will be out taking photos and some video of those and sharing them with everybody. Yeah, the evening cool offs are nice. No summer, huh? All right. We got the Van Life Voyages coming up here in a couple minutes. So we'll do a raid over to Tanya and get an update on how Derek is doing. He's been in the hospital. I think he had a successful surgery and hopefully he'll be home soon. I found several dens by smelling them. Ah, okay. There's Roy and Becky's Travels, another channel member. Good morning. Good morning. They're going to be coming up live here at 10 o'clock. So right after Van Life Voyages, we'll go over and visit with Roy and Becky's Travels. Yeah, be cautious, huh? Oh, come on. Ron saying hello. Oh, yeah, the humidity does that, huh? I noticed that, I'm 68, coming up on 68 here soon, and I'm getting a little creaky, and when the humidity comes up, it gives a few aches and pains, but you gotta keep moving, right? All right, Merton and Sue saying, "Have a great day, everyone." All right, we're up on our hour, folks. So thanks, everybody, for coming in today. I see 21 people here. That's great. Thanks, Phil, very much. So we'll run over and say good morning to Tanya. I'm going to grab a bite to eat for breakfast. In the meantime, we'll see everybody next time. Thank you very much for being here.